60% of employees have anxiety, and 65% of those are females. So in this video, I'm going to show you 3 things that you can do at work when anxiety shows up. I'm Kirsty Leach, and I help resolve anxiety and lack of self-belief so that you can feel like you matter and that your opinions are valid, and then you can be the resourceful, confident person that you want to be. Okay? By the end of this video, you will have 3 things that you can do to tame anxiety so you can get through your workday and just get home. And if you stick around to the end, I will tell you where you can go and get a little free download that will help you remember these techniques, because we all know that when you're in the midst of anxiety, you can't remember what the heck you're supposed to be doing. So you won't have to. You'll be able to download them and keep them with you. So, the Workplace Health Report for 2023 is showing that people are experiencing an absolute explosion of anxiety, stress and depression, yet only 1 in 10 people are actually getting any help. Okay, when I worked as an analyst in a corporate environment, I used to hide in the toilets. Okay, like seriously, people must have thought that I had a bad case of the runs. The amount of time that I would run to the bathroom just to get out of the office. Sometimes I might go and hide in my car if I could get out of the building stealthily enough, so I wasn't caught. Please tell me, where do you go and hide? Please tell me in the comments that I'm not the only one that used to hide at work in the office. Please tell me. Anyway, I would get these panics, okay, and they would just rise up. I could feel them rising up. And the thought of having to go into my boss's office or speak up on a conference call with a team in the US, that would sometimes make me feel sick, because I was going to be found out, that I wasn't good enough or I wasn't smart enough to do the job, right? Only I was smart enough and good enough, and so were you, okay? So when I was hiding, I would practice these things and they would help me to just calm that anxiety. And I'm going to share with you now 3 things that used to help me and now help my clients. So firstly, the easiest is to blow bubbles. So, like when you were a kid, or if you've got kids, those little pots of bubbles that you dip the wand in and, to get the bubbles. And if you blow too slowly, kind of like you get a big bubble, but then it just sort of shrinks back into the wand. Or if you blow too quickly, then you just either get lots of little splatters of soap that go all over the place. So you have to blow in a specific way, don't you, to get the bubbles to come out. So that's what you can do. Just imagine in your mind you've got your little pot of bubbles and you can blow. Now, obviously, you don't have to hold your imaginary pot. You don't have to hold your imaginary wand. But just blow bubbles in your mind. So that's number 1. Nice and easy. Number 2, that is something called box breathing or square breathing. You might have heard of it called either thing or something else. I don't know. There's lots of names for the same thing. And in your mind, we imagine we're drawing a square. And each side of that square is worth a count of 4. And what you do is you breathe in for a count of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you hold that breath for a count of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You breathe out for the count of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you hold it again for a count of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you've drawn this square in your mind with your breath, and you just repeat that as often as you need to. So it's breathe in, hold, breathe out, hold. All for a count of 4. And it's your count of 4. So if you can slow it down, then that's better, okay? Because it works with your nervous system in a better way to calm things down. So those 2 things are really, really simple, really, really easy. Sometimes the panic needs a little bit more, because if you are getting into a full-blown panic, we need a bit more. We need something extra that's going to help. So this 3rd one is if you can feel an actual panic attack coming. Now, your panic attack it might feel like it's really going to kill you, like something really terrible is happening, but it's not. But you can control it, and there are lots of different ways, but I just want to show you one today. So this part of your lip here, we want to squeeze it. So in between your nose and your lip, you want to give it a squeeze, like hold on to it pretty tightly. I don't know if you can see that, I'm pulling face. But that, hold on to it tightly, and you want to breathe slowly in your nose and out your nose. Just like that. And if you can kind of sigh out the breath at the same time, when it comes out of your nose, you'll find that it'll help even more rather than just breathing it out. That works because we're communicating with our parasympathetic nervous system. I'm not going to dive into what that means in this video. Maybe that'll be another video. But our anxiety response is run by our nervous system. We need to send a message to our nervous system that we are okay. These things are going to help you do that. They're going to help you calm things down, okay? And that's what we need to do. You need to be able to tame the anxiety so that you can get through your day and get home where it's safe, okay? That's how I felt. Maybe you do too. So there are your 3 things. Really simple, really easy. You just need to remember to do them. But when you're in the panic, it can be really challenging to remember. So that's why I have created these lovely little printables for you. You can go and get them off my website. I will put a link down below the video. If I'm smart enough to figure it out, I'll put a link on here somewhere on the video, wherever it ends up going. You'll be able to click on it and get it. It is on my website, boosttherapy.co.uk. Okay, under freebies, because they're free. So there is a set here, the free ones. They are just to calm you down, to help you feel a bit calmer, just to manage things. And that's got 2 of those on that I've shown you, but there's more on the download as well. And then you've got another set, which is my Panic, Defend and Prevent. This is so that you can actually defend yourself and prevent these things from happening. If you don't have panic attacks, you probably don't need to get them. Don't force yourself. Go and have a look. Try the techniques. Send me a message, leave a comment below, come back and tell me which one worked best for you. Because I love to hear from you, and I love to know that actually what I'm sharing is helpful for other people as well. So if you do find it useful, like the video, maybe even share it if you know somebody else that's struggling, having a bit of a hard time. And if you feel like it, it would be totally awesome if you subscribe to the channel, because then at least I know I'm making videos that are helpful to you and other people. And then I'll do my little happy dance because somebody subscribed, and I love that. So take care, practice your techniques, and have a great day.